Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Dark Asylum podcast presents 13 Days of Halloween. Today we are talking about the 2009 horror movie, Orphan. Don't everybody jump at once.
Yes, Orphan.
Oh, boy.
So,
Orphan
this
time.
was my pick.
Yeah, you open it.
So, back in the day when Blockbuster was still in business, they would always have like these piles of DVDs. Like sometimes you get the really good deals, it'd be like 5 for $20. Other times it was like 3 for $20, whatever. So I'd go in there every payday and I'd go through these DVDs just because I'm like, hey, I'm bored. Let's find something new. So I picked up this movie, The Orphan, and it's like, okay, this looks a little creepy. The cover is just a little girl, and I'm like, all right, let's see. I'm going into it thinking it might be like The Good Son or something. I don't know. So
Yeah.
I start watching this movie, and I'm like, what the fuck? Dude, this little girl is just the creepiest little thing. She's like a fucking little Russian girl that is running through the orphanage. Like, nobody's picking her up, and this family comes in after having a stillborn baby, and they pick her up. And throughout the whole movie, she's just like, the more and more closer she tries to get to the dad, it's like all creepy and nasty. Like, you're like, what the fuck? This is a little girl. And then the twist at the end just totally blew my mind.
Well,
you find out.
let's talk about the twist, because, like,
Spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen Orphan.
we're
reviewing these movies, so
we're
they should
reviewing
know
the
we're going
movies,
into it.
and
It's
this
been
is a
out for
2009
decades,
movie, so if you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
So the twist is she's an adult. She's what do you call them?
It's got a type of dwarfism, right?
Yeah, she's not a midget. She's kind of like just smaller than the average adult, and she looks really, really young. Well, with all the makeup and fucking wigs and shit.
The false teeth and all this other creepy shit.
Yeah,
Right.
Yep.
She's just this malnutrition, like missing teeth, like something you'd find that was living on the streets for like 30 years with like no help. She's just like gone. But when she puts up on all this makeup and hair and shit, she looks like a little girl. But it's just creepy through the whole thing that you think this little girl is like fucking with this family, and come to find out she's like an adult Russian girl that like infiltrated this orphanage.
Yeah, See, I knew the twist going into it, because like you said, this movie's been around for a while, so the twist has gotten out. It's like The Crying Game or something like that. The biggest part of the movie's already out there, so you already know what to expect. But it's funny you mentioned The Good Son, because that is exactly what I was thinking this entire movie. I'm like, okay, it's The Good Son with a different overlay. This time it's a girl, so I mean, even with the twist and everything like that,
I was hoping.
I wasn't too into the movie until the end, because the end is where it gets really good. The whole time leading up to it is kind of boring, and it's formulaic, and this kid's doing creepy shit, and she's pitting the family against each other, and there's some shit in there that makes you cringe, like when she breaks her own arm to try and make the mom look bad, and you're just like, oh, what the fuck, stuff like that. She pushes the kid down the fucking slide and busts her leg open. Shit like that. That might have hit me a lot harder than other people, but I don't know. Oh god, no, flashback. So after that scene, I woke up off of the floor about 20 minutes later and finished the movie. But not like the whole beginning part. Like I said, I've seen it all before, but where it really starts to shine is when the son's in the hospital, the mom is in the hospital, and she's back at the house with the dad. It's like she goes upstairs, she makes herself this fucking like cocktail dress for a 13 or 10-year-old girl. She gets all gussed up.
Did not like this part.
She comes downstairs and she starts like trying to get it on with the dad. And the dad's a little drunk and tipsy. I'm like, oh fuck, please tell me this doesn't happen. So I mean, it gets real creepy there. I'm like, oh god. And then at this point I'm looking, I jump on IMDb. I'm like, how old is this fucking kid? Is 11. It really, is there something wrong? Is it really an adult? Is it? Because I started questioning it. Her acting at this age was fucking phenomenal. Like throughout this whole movie, she was like literally 12, 13, and she's pulling this shit off and making it believable to the fact where I'm like, is this really, this isn't a kid now, isn't it? Because they take it to that point where you're just like, this is getting weird, you know. But I mean, luckily nothing happens with the dad or anything, but the fight that ensues after that is fucking insane, and I love that part of it. So I mean, there's aspects with the deaf daughter and everything, and you know, the mom and this fucking psychotic little child are fucking fighting on staircases and shooting each other and like that through the house. That was so fucking fun. And it just, the ending where, you know, they take it out to the fucking lake and all this, that's the best parts of it for me. So it started off real slow, but I fucking loved it at the end. So yeah, that was my take on it. But it was also nice to see Amanda Waller get her shit kicked in, so that was right. You hardly ever see that.
The highlight of the movie. Yeah, I was kind of shocked to see this movie didn't get Me Too'd. It's like, hey, let's dress up this 11-year-old in a cocktail dress and have her try to seduce this grown man, and he's kind of into it.
Yeah.
That was very uncomfortable.
Scariest part. It's like all the blood, all the guts and shit. It's like the scariest thing is, oh god, he's gonna do it.
Oh god, no! This is one of those movies.
Yeah, it's like, oh no, what is be put upon us?
I think I would have liked it more if I didn't know the twist, because I was kind of avoiding this movie because, yeah, I found out the twist and I was like, well, there's no point in me watching the movie. And then I watched it for the show, and yeah, it was all right. It did drag out in the middle.
Yeah.
You
cut maybe a half hour, 15 minutes. It tightened it up.
Yeah, it had like uncomfortable scenes, like having the girl point the gun at the 6-year-old's head. Peter Skarsgård being a wrong'un, probably.
What?
Look, you fucking have a 11-year-old girl like try to seduce you like that, and you're kind of into it. I'm changing my opinion of you.
No, what are you talking? Peter Skarsgård.
Is that who that was?
Yeah.
Oh, who?
Who plays the dad?
I don't think it was Peter Skarsgård. I remember seeing him in a bunch of 90s movies where he's kind of a puss.
It is Peter Skarsgård.
Really?
See? Don't ever make me question my sanity.
Okay. So, what else was he? He was Pennywise, wasn't he? I'm getting my shit all confused.
No.
That was Alexander Skarsgård.
Oh. That's why I'm all fucked up. Skarsgård, you think it's a fucking unique name or something? He's like, oh no, there's 2 assholes that got the same last name.
3.
Uh-oh, maybe that's the other one I'm thinking of then.
Their dad's in the new Dune movie.
Oh, okay. So the Skarsgård family. It's a family.
The Skarsgård dynasty.
The dynasty, okay.
But yeah, no, it didn't suck.
That's as best as you can get from fucking Zach. It didn't suck.
I mean that's good from Zach. That's
that's his certified fresh.
Well, yeah. it kind of pisses away like a strong setup, and yeah, it gets kind of cheesy in a little bit of the middle parts, but.
Like
Did you know that this shit happened in real life?
Was it based on a true story?
I don't think it was based on a true story, but like I don't know if it happened afterwards.
No, there's tons of stuff like this. I've even before watching this movie, there's been stories of people doing this, like kids, and there's actually a case recently that this family adopted this child, and they believed it to be older than it was, so they basically moved out of state, like paid for this apartment and left this kid there.
I think this is the one I was thinking of.
Yeah, she went on Dr. Phil and everything, but this family got sued because it basically child abandonment, and just because they thought it was somebody older, they committed to adopting this person. And they just like, they straight up, they're like, in a full-size apartment at that, like counters that like were way above her head. So they're just like, here, we're paying for this, you stay here. And at the time she was only supposed to be like 12 or 13 or something like that, or maybe younger, I can't even remember.
That's crazy. Like shit like this happens.
But
So,
yeah, I mean,
Awesome radio.
Yeah, there you go.
out of five silver heads, I would give it a 4.
Yeah, I give it a 3. It was pretty decent towards the end there.
2.5.
2.5. All right.
Yeah. Like I said, I went into it without knowing the twist and everything, so it was all new to me. It was like, whoa, I didn't know this was going to happen. So, like Zach said, if he went in without knowing, he'd probably find it.
I probably would like it more. Except for the part where the child tries to seduce the grown man.
Yeah.
Well. So okay, let's talk hypotheticals here. So
no,
if somebody,
what the fuck? I'm bowing out. We're done with this.
If somebody has a perchance to this type of thing, and they find someone like that, is that a good match?
What the fuck? Alright, we're ending this one right here. We're not doing this.
Just kidding. Jesus, Zach.
Would you fuck the woman who looked like she was 9 years old?
No, I mean, that sounds like, okay,
fuck, no.
I feel bad for them, because, like, that's gotta be awkward for everybody. I knew someone that was like, well, I still know him, but I mean, she's like, she's probably like 20-something, maybe 30 now, but she still looks like she's like 12, 13.
Who's that one?
Gotta suck, man. I mean,
Andy Milonakis. That's the one I was thinking of. Remember him?
Yeah, that he doesn't age?
Yeah, he doesn't age. He looks like he's fucking 13, but he's really in his 40s.
Oh, wow. That's gotta fucking, like, I can see how in a character analysis, like, how this girl that's actually like 30 or so would be fucking insane and crazy. You know? Like, imagine being trapped in a fucking body like that forever. It would suck, you know. You can never buy beer. Like Webster. And who else was like Manuel Lewis? That is Webster. Gary Coleman.
Gary, like at the end of his life, Gary Coleman looked haggard.
Yeah, like that's gotta be fucked in the head. Just be like, oh, I just stopped fucking aging at 10. It's like, Jesus, man. I don't know.
So this Andy Milonakis is 45 years old.
Yeah, and he looks like he's 13.
Uh-huh. God, I wish I could do that.
We're sitting here talking about how fucking traumatizing it would be, and he's like, oh, that'd be awesome.
Well, it's because he's like in his early 40s and he looks like he's 60.
Yeah. I remember seeing him at, was it Waiting?
Yeah.
Yeah, and The Man Show. Wait, no, was he in The Man Show? I'm thinking of a different kid.
Yeah, that was just a different fat kid.
Oh, okay. I remember his show. He had an actual show.
Yeah, it was actually pretty funny.
Yeah, Andy Milonakis. Damn, he's older than fucking me. That's crazy. God, I can't imagine.
We have gone completely off the rails.
No, it's like, I mean, well, Orphan, it brings up that whole
brings so many different things up.
Well, I mean, for it to get that fucking dark, Zach just like, it's like, he's just like, I'm leaving. I can't.
We're not having this conversation.
Jesus. I just feel bad because they can never find real love. You know, it sucks. Like fucking 30-year-old brain, 10-year-old.
They could find love, but it comes driving in a white panelless van.
See, that's fucking terrible. It's like, what if Baby Herman was real? That fucked up. You're stuck as a fucking baby. He said, I got.
Baby Herman is real. We do a podcast with him.
I got the mind of a 45-year-old and the
I'll see you
3-year-old
Saturday,
dinky.
Zach. I'll see you Saturday, Zach.
Zach jumped first blood and it's over.
I've been building this all up this whole time.
He's got a notebook full of shit to throw at you right now.
You are in a no limits, no rules match.
See, the thing about it is, he'll build it up, but I'm bringing whiskey with me, so he'll forget all about it.
Ooh, shiny. That's it. It's over.
Daddy's medicine.
Oh, that's. I need that cough syrup. Yeah. God. All right, yeah. Let's not delve any deeper into the psychological aspects of this movie, but yeah, it was good. It had some good horror scenes, some good couple little gore moments.
Some good gore.
Yeah, that beginning where she. Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
It's something I could watch every couple of years. It's not something I watch on a regular. I mean, it's been a couple of years since I watched it until now, you know. So it's one of those that every once in a while I'm like, yeah, you know, I feel like watching the horror.
Yeah, sounds good. I mean, if it's one of those ones that gets you going, that works. It does. It's creepy as fuck. So that it does what it achieves. Like I said, especially at the end. But, you know, up until then, it's pretty much the good son, which was another, you know, fucking Macaulay Culkin acting like a psycho.
Right.
So, alright, so we all give our ratings, right? That's good.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah,
no, he still got his Halloween question.
Oh, shit.
So,
AKA padding of the episode.
if you could be in any horror movie, what horror movie would it be?
Oh, shit. Like, as far as survivability, or as far as, like, what?
Just, what horror movie would you want to be in? I don't, fuck. Anyone I go into, I'm fucking screwed and dead, so it don't matter.
Well, that's not true.
I wanna be in the lighthouse so I can beat the shit out of the seagull.
What the fuck?
So many fucking seagulls just push my buttons, and being able to grab one and just go ape shit on it would be therapeutic.
Damn. I'd say Jaws, and I just wouldn't go to the beach. It's all you gotta do. You know,
He's like, I survived.
The movie was 10 minutes long.
Hey, you want to go to the
giant
beach?
Shark there?
No. All right, then we're done.
Credits.
No, like if I had to fight, so like I think I could take Chucky out. I don't know, maybe. It would fucking suck to wake up and be in a saw trap, though. Could you imagine that shit? Yeah, that ain't cool. I want to play a game. You're like, no, fuck it. Just spring the goddamn thing. I'm not even gonna play.
Yeah. See, the thing, like, I think V's smart enough to, like, get out of a saw trap unless it has, like, requires any endurance.
Jesus.
You must walk to
V,
the
I
end
wanna
of the
play a
street
game.
and... No!
If you want to survive, you have to resist this pack of cigarettes.
It's like up in this little glass box, and he reaches his hand in there, and there's razors all around it, and he can visibly see the razors, but he still sticks his hand in the fucking box.
I really just want a cigarette.
He really won't. Shit. What was the
That
worst?
bottle of whiskey you drank has poison in it. If you want the antidote, and it's in this bottle of water.
Fuck water.
He like takes a sip and starts gagging.
You must put something in your body that is pure. Fuck that, I'm leaving. That Saw would suck.
How
I don't know which one I would want to be into. Like, I don't know. Like, pussy vampires would be kind of. I guess fucking with Twilight count. You could survive that, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I can't even think of one that I'd want to go into. I'd say Jaws.
Any Godzilla movie, because watching two big animals beat the shit out of each other would be cool.
What the fuck? So Godzilla just comes out of the fucking port and fucking comes out of the fucking or not Tuala, what the fuck is it out there? Whatever river or lake.
The Willamette River?
Willamette just starts beating the shit out of downtown Portland. And you're like, yeah, grab the popcorn, let's go.
Fuck yeah.
I would put myself into Halloween 1978.
The original Halloween?
Correct.
What the why? You just don't go to Haddonfield and you're all set?
No, it's like one of my favorite movies, and I'm saying, just to be in like a horror movie, like I think, yeah, Halloween.
Like Darkness's bullshit answers. They're like, I'm gonna put myself in the horror movie, but not do the horror movie.
What, like,
I want to do Friday the 13th, but I won't go camping.
Yeah, seriously. Like, why would you put yourself in that situation? I don't know if he just worded it badly or not. Because if he said if you had to be in a horror movie and face some kind of fucking supernatural thing, what would it be? Okay, you know, that's different. Then I'd be like, Chucky. Kick that fucking doll across the place.
Pretty sure I could take on this doll, man.
It's fucking puppet masters. Those little fucking dolls. Step on them. Like,
no, fuck those things.
Oh yeah, leech woman. You're like, Blade and all that. Yeah, there's all kinds of crazy ones.
That part where the drill, he like drills into that one guy's forehead when he's asleep or some shit.
Yeah,
that gave me nightmares when I was a kid.
What is it? Wishmaster? It's like, what is your wish? I don't have one. Okay. It's the end of fucking story. Fucking Hellraiser. Yo, put that thing down. Don't fucking touch that thing. It's like, no. Encase this in fucking lead and throw it in the ocean. We're done. No more fucking Hellraiser movies. So.
Hey, I found this book that looks like it's made out of human skin. Throw it in the lake.
Yeah. Let's read it.
That one is the dumbest one.
What, like Evil Dead?
Yeah, if anybody with a fully functioning brain found a book and it's like covered in barbed wire, and you open up the barbed wire and the cover is like looks like it's made out of human skin, maybe you just don't want to fuck with it.
Right.
I'd be putting that shit down real quick and be like, guys, we're leaving.
I would have never picked it up.
Yeah, that's
we're not camping here today.
Trip's over, we're leaving. Yeah, so I mean,
all right.
Yeah. I don't even know. That's Orphan, I guess. So
That's
yeah.
Orphan.
There we go.